Hi everyone. It's a little cold here today, so I'm going to be in my fuzzy jacket probably for the next few videos because we don't have central air and heat here. But this is the rainy season. So in the mornings it's about 40 to 45 degrees here, and then in the afternoon it warms up to about 55. But there's wind and rain, so it doesn't feel very warm. We did have a space heater. Actually, we bought two when we first moved here, but in Ecuador there's only one brand of an electric space heater, and within 2 weeks the one that we had bought for the living room already broke. It started sparking on the inside. It scared me a lot, so I'm afraid to buy another one of those here. So I'll probably get one from the States, but we don't go back till later this spring for a visit. So until then, I just get to wear coats and be cold. So anyway, today's video, I just wanted to let you know that at the end, there's going to be some fun clips of video and photos of our trip to an area called Baños, Ecuador. So I hope you enjoy those. We had a little off-roading adventure because maps here aren't very specific and GPS doesn't always help you. When you have an uneven terrain like this, sometimes it's hard to figure out if you're supposed to go to the road on the left or onto the right. So, and we're no experts, so we don't have like the high-tech GPS stuff. So we're just using the maps that we have and figuring it out. So anyway, I am originally a scrapbooker, as many of you know, so today's layout in my traveler's notebook will be very scrapbooky, I guess you could say. There's a few embellishments that I did bring with me from the States, so I'll be using that, just some gesso, my gelatos, and sticking in the photos. There'll be two different spreads, 2 or 3, I haven't decided yet, of this particular trip. So these next few videos that are done in my traveler's notebook will be ones that we'll have specifically for Baños, Ecuador. So if you're Spanish, you're probably thinking bathrooms, Ecuador, but it's actually originally was a thermal spa city. Kind of like Hot Springs in the United States, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Baños is mainly known for its hot springs and waterfalls, and you know, everything is down Volcano Alley here. So the thermal springs are very warm, and that's what Baños, Ecuador is about. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching.
So these are some of the supplies that I think I'll be using today. I'm going to prime my page with this clear gesso, just so that my gelatos will spread better. I've chosen to use this one instead of white because I do like the look of the Kraft paper coming through it. I also have a little bit of a piece of tissue paper from my last spread that's coming through, and I don't want to cover that up. I want it to kind of be part of this next spread. These are some Simple Stories sticker-backed brads. They're self-adhesive brads, so I don't have to worry about any legs on the opposite side of my page. This is a little square, I think left over from a Webster's Pages kit that I had years ago. I'm going to put it on the back of this tag from Recollections. I have some brown twine from American Crafts, Heidi Swap October Afternoon, and Amy Tangerine roller stamps. So we'll just see how this comes together with all of our photos. self-finished. This one is called the Casa del Arbol here in Baños, Ecuador. It's another word for treehouse. And so this is a picture of the actual treehouse itself, but since so many people went to go visit there in recent years, they've reinforced it with steel instead of just depending on the tree itself. Let me see. This is a better picture of the overall area that I wanted y'all to see. This is the volcano in the back. Its name is Tungurahua, and it's actually been active again since 1999. I want to say it's had about 12 explosions since then, so it's closely monitored, and so they just tell us to check on this website to see if it's being active that day or not to decide what you want to do. So the day that we went, there was no activity on that volcano. People are not allowed to climb this one anymore because it's been too active. They've had several eruptions. So this is the tree, and the tree house is in that, and then the two swings come off of the sides of the tree. So the one that we were on is on that side of the tree. So I thought that was a great picture. My friend that we went with took that one. So I just colored the tag to match the other photos, and then just layered them with some twine and some staples, and they fit nicely into here between the two photos. This is our group that we rode with, and his expression says it all. So this is me, that's Sierra, and there is Avery. So you swing off, and it's a very steep hill. Now, if you fell off the swing, you probably would not die. It would hurt, but it's a grassy, steep hill that's actually right underneath you. But you're swinging right out towards that volcano there. So it's just a really fun thing to do. So my friend took another picture of me and my husband, and then they have these fun things that you can climb on to take pictures with the mountains in the background. So that's the four of us. Now getting there was half the adventure. This was the road that we thought led up to getting here, but it wasn't. It was actually the horse trail. So the road is all washed out, and our friend had fun using his SUV to off-road from the road we came on was actually back here. And so he crossed this and went up here because we thought this was going to be the road leading to the Casa del Arbol, but it ended up getting smaller and smaller and steeper, and no, that wasn't the right road. But it made for an interesting adventure. So my husband gets out of the car, still alive. So I just used my little stamps. Oh goodness, too funny, what a day, scenic route. That was definitely a fun part of the trip that we don't want to forget. So then I just used those Simple Stories sticky brads as some accents, and my layout is done for this page. So now I'll just insert a few clips of these pictures in larger format so that you can see Baños, Ecuador, as well as crossing, doing our little bit of off-road crossing. Thanks for watching.